Hello everyone! Welcome back to the channel for the toys. If you're new here, give us a like. If you're really feeling lucky and kind, give us a subscribe. We open toys, we look at toys, we do photography for toys, we talk about toys, we do new through the doors, we do some toy runs when we can. So there's lots of option here. Today we're going to do an unboxing of this amazing little guy. I never knew they were going to do a toy for this particular dinosaur. It's not even a dinosaur. That's how crazy this is. Oh man, the dino facts. Well, there aren't going to be dino facts, but they're going to be crazy out of this world. This is one of my favorite early, like before dinosaurs creatures that's ever been around. And yeah, well, I'm going to leave it at that. And we are going to unbox it, move it around, compare it, and spew some facts. So, without further ado, let's get to it.
Hold on to your butts.
Alright folks, we're back, and let's take a look at the box as always. So, another image of the actual Scutosaurus. I believe it's the actual figure that they blew up. There he is in there. She? I don't know. Hammond collection. God, love that icon. Top, jail, prison bars. Hopefully we'll break them out soon. On this side, we have where this animal first appeared in the films. I have no idea where the Scutosaurus is in Jurassic World. If someone could leave me a comment or something, I have no idea where it is. Is it in the petting zoo area? There seems to be a lot of weird little dinos in that zone. That's my thought. It's obviously not hanging out with the Indominus or the Apatosaurs or anything like that. So, he's a little guy. Alright, back. We got close up. They're really proud of the glass eye. And they should be, because they should have done that a long time ago. Little derpy look right there. Sort of a little angry derpy look right there. There's the line that's coming out. Sneak preview or sneaky sneak. I have it all already. Scutosaurus. We got ourselves a little blurb here, so let's go ahead and read it. Scutosaurus with a defining armored body and a sturdy build. The Scutosaurus is a strong herbivore ready to embark on any trekking adventure. That's really weird. Okay. And then we have the blurby stuff on the bottom. All right. So, without further ado, let's get to this crazy little guy. All right. Those of you who know on the channel, we open both sides because we're weird. And I said we open both sides. There we go. Put that over there. All right. So while I open this up, I swear, I thought it was an Amazon exclusive, and if you saw the other video, I believe, I even said so. I was like, hey, it's only found on Amazon, so I thought it was an Amazon exclusive. Went online, out of boredom, to Target, using the app, to the side, and boom, there he was. He was on Target app now. So I don't know if Amazon only had like maybe a few months, because I know people have gotten this guy about 2 months ago, if not a little bit more, back in maybe mid-November. But this is currently January, and this is when I got mine. So, alright, let's take a look at this box. It's a very unique box. It's quite a bit different. It seems to have extra bits everywhere. So, I guess we're just going to keep cutting these pieces of tape here. Let's cut this one. And is there one over there? There's kind of one under here. Under this way. Remember, boys and girls, cut towards your fingers. There we go. It's not very graceful, but it is what it is. Probably sort of wiggle this out, this plastic here. And tape everywhere. All right, we got it. Toss that aside. Alright, here we go. Oh my gosh, you're just a tanky little fellow. How adorable. Alright, tail nub, apparently. Not much of a tail kind of a guy. It seems to be the newer design that has the hole in the tail. and the nub on the other side. Let's take a look. Now that we're professionals, we know how to get these out. Looks like there's one little tab up here at the top around the neck, strangulating my poor Scutosaurus. Let's get him out. Get him out. Let them be free. Yeah, freedom. All right. Oh my gosh, you're so amazing. You're so amazing that the camera's even out of position. And there, better. All right, nub. Nub is just a ball, and tail nub is just a hole. This reminds me of the Triceratops, the baby Triceratops I just did. We'll see how it goes. Oh gosh. Ugh. I think it's on. It didn't click, but it's on. All right, it's on. Probably don't do what I did if you have one of these. Hot water probably be better, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do for show business. All right, let's take a look at the features, starting with the tail. The tail is hard plastic. It's not rubberized. It's only gonna do this. So this is its only tail feature. Rear legs, hindquarters. We have the usual hip joint. We have a knee joint here that is in and up, forward, backward, I should say, and no rotate. Don't try to rotate it. Oh, never mind. It is rotate. Mine was just a little stuck. Ooh, that was scary. All right. No ankle joint on the rear hind legs. Same for this side. Front. We have a full shoulder joint, so he can do, I believe I can fly. I don't know why. I guess maybe get like a low position. He can rotate this arm, elbow joint here. The shoulder is a full-on ball joint. You can rotate it all around. And we have a ankle joint on the foot, which doesn't go too far up, but it can pivot like so. Like so. All right, so you can get a wider stance like that if you desire. All right, head, neck. He's got this massive neck. Oh, it's tough. All right, there it goes. Massive neck, so he can look down, up, slightly to the left, slightly to the right. It's a big old giant ball in there. And then the head itself has a wiggle up and down, and can go left and right. And haha, he's got teeth. That's so silly, because these guys don't even have teeth in real life. All right, let's take a look. We got glass eye. Beautiful, beautiful. We have a little bit of that mandible to skull fleshy bits. The teeth are almost individual looking, very similar to the new raptor styles. All right, body texture, incredibly textured. Look at this detail. He looks like a crocodile straight out of the desert. You know those desert crocodiles out there? Great texture. The body's lighter underneath, like most animals. There's a little coat for them. Top part is darker. And we have beautiful tusks and horns that have unique details in them. The face is well detailed. Lots of really, really awesome features. However, he's tiny. He really is tiny. Oh my goodness. Gosh, this is exciting. Oh, and the rear feet do splay out a tiny bit. Not that much, but a tiny bit. All right, so... All right, let's get to comparing him. So we'll compare him to the other armored creature. So here we have the Ankylosauron. As you can see, Ankylosaur is quite a bit bigger, which is factual, based on the bones. There's the front. And here is the top. So, way larger, mostly because he's a dinosaur, and this guy is not. Get to that in a moment. Who else do we compare it to? We'll compare it to the other not dinosaur in the group. This is Dimetrodon. who did come into the geologic timescale before Scutosaurus. So this guy is actually older than him. So here we go. So side by side, not too bad. From the top, obviously this one's longer, has the actual wired tail. And then from the front, this one is a bit bulkier compared to his counterpart. All right, then we compare him to the more modern, the newest other herbivore released in the group. We have the baby Triceratops. So here you go. The baby is indeed a little bigger, and it has a different orientation on the layout of the limbs, but that gets back to what it is versus a dinosaur. Okay, there's the top view. They both seem to have the new design with the glass eyes, which is super cool. I'm so happy that Mattel's really putting it into for that. And probably the only guy in the entire Jurassic Park film that knows this is not a dinosaur, Mr. Alan Grant. So we compare him about that. And front on like this. There you go. Swell. So I'll put this guy back over here, and I'll have Dr. Alan Grant. So, cool things about Scutosaurus. These are your factoids of the day. So you can put it in your I learned something today category. So he is not a dinosaur. He's not even a mammal-like reptile. He is a straight reptile. He is an old school, related to your crocodile, your lizard, if you have a bearded dragon or something like that at home. This is his greatest of grandpas. Right? These guys lived right at the end of the Permian period, which is in the Paleozoic time frame. So it's not even the same time zone as dinosaurs. They were pretty much the last surviving mega species of herbivores found on our planet. This guy was roaming on the well-known and ever-popular continent of Pangaea. And this guy was the continent. There were more fossils of this guy than any other thing that is vertebrate out there in the world. They were on every freaking continent. You could find them on all the continents. And they are indeed armored reptile herbivores. So you could kind of think of it almost like those iguanas down in, what do you call it? The Galapagos Islands that only eat vegetables and things of that nature. Versus most reptiles today are either carnivores or insectivores or omnivores of some sort. So they only ate grass, and from what I remember, they don't have teeth. So this is even more comical to me. They have a very similar jaw to a turtle. And if you ever look at turtles don't have teeth, they just have beaks. And so they just chunk off whole branches of probably really scraggly, ugly looking desert branches of trees, because at the end Permian, everything was dying. So at the time period, there was about 95% of all life was dying off, and these guys were basically hanging in at the very end. There's only 2 documentaries I know of that have these guys in it, and I don't think it's Jurassic World, because that's not a documentary. But if you're old enough like me and you grew up with these, there was the Walking with Dinosaurs. They did a Walking with Prehistoric Monsters, and this guy is in there. He gets eaten by our ancestors, which is his ancestor, called the Gorgonopsid. And that's eventually leads to these chaps right here. And I believe there was another one, like Life on This Planet. It was another one. It's a more modern one. I think it's either on Netflix or Apple. But they show him. They show the Scutosaurus because it is a pivotal animal at the end of the Permian extinction event. And so, super cool. Like, I don't know. He recently got popular again. I don't know if he was ever popular. Maybe back when he was found. He was found around the turn of the century, around 1900s into the 1910s area. Started finding a lot of the skulls. The skulls are well preserved because they're hard as hell. Yeah. So, super cool guy. I'm like really stoked. So we got 2 non-dinosaurs in the dinosaur collection. Wonderful. Wonder what other non-dinosaurs we're gonna get. Oh wait, no, there's 3. There's 3. My bad. I forgot about this other non-dinosaur. This flying one. So, there we go. Right, so these guys aren't dinosaurs either. So there's the non-dinosaur collection of the Hammond collection. I'm fairly certain. Huh. Alright, let's wrap it up. I love them. I love Scutosaurus. I always love Scutosaurus. This is my very first Scutosaurus figure, and I think they did a great job. Minus, of course, the teeth part. But, you know, Hammond collection is not known for its scientific accuracy. The eyes are super cool. The texture is fabulous. I love it. It's like so full of details. It's great. Fantastic little guy. And of course, he's a nice addition to the non-dinosaurs, that includes you, of this series. So, wrapping it up, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, check out the Instagram. If you subscribe, like, all that usual stuff that us YouTubers like to say. And as always, for the toys. Thank you. Have a great evening.